Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have Selina here, and Adrian. We're going to do the Stanley Cup final predictions. We're going to predict who's going to win the Stanley Cup. Alright, let's get started.
I was trying to cough.
So as we all know, it's going to be St. Louis versus Boston.
I knew
Your
this
prediction.
forever.
I predicted
knew
this.
this.
I predicted the finals.
I predicted half of the final, so.
I predicted the finals.
I John Crack. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so we usually start with you, Adrian. You go.
Yeah, you're look at you listening to me, guys. You're just gonna copy whatever I say at this point.
No, I haven't.
Okay, wait, we can do it away so that we don't know who just says what.
So it's gonna be in Boston, right?
In Boston. Well, home advantage.
I'm gonna say Boston in. I'm gonna say 7.
Okay.
I
say Boston 7. I'm not gonna win our bracket.
Of course.
Because I have a bracket going on with the family and points.
Who's
and
winning
stuff.
so far?
Adrian's winning, and if I got everything correct, you're 3 points ahead of me.
Oh, so you should choose one different than me then.
Okay, I'll say.
Because then if I.
I'll say Boston 6.
Even though you don't believe it.
I do now.
No, you should change yours.
The more I think about it,
you should change yours.
No, Boston 6. I'm saying Boston 6 because. I don't know.
I know, talk either of teams.
St. Louis is so good, but Boston is also very
good. The problem
good.
with St. Louis, I was thinking, is I don't know anyone on their team. I don't know. I can't think of their names.
Tyler Bozak.
I know that. No, I don't know any big guys. Like I know their goalie, Binnington, right? I know Bozak. But like, I don't like who. What? Where is it?
Like that?
Bunch of sass boys.
Who is this? What is it?
Brain Shen.
What is the Blues?
Like, it's a bunch of music, really.
Yeah, it's a bunch of music. That's all I know.
Yeah. I think Boston because they've been there before, like 6 years ago, was it?
Yeah, Boston's just so good.
They're so good, but they haven't played.
And they
in
also,
a week.
yeah, but
actually 10 days.
Just been, like,
I think it is.
Coasting and nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a benefit or
I don't
like at this stage is that a benefit or is it a?
I don't think they're. I don't know. What do you think, Selina?
I think you know what I think, but I don't know.
You think St. Louis in 6?
You all think Boston in 7.
Okay.
I think Boston.
Wait, I need to.
Boston 7.
I need to explain myself. So when I think Boston, St. Louis, I think St. Louis. I think Boston immediately in my head goes to Boston's gonna win. Mm-hmm. However, Boston can't always win. And listen.
Yes, they will.
Again, with this playoffs, I don't care what I think's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. St. Louis in. I almost said 5. I'm not saying 5. 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking. Boston
There's no
5.
way. There's no way in hell.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I actually think like Boston 6. Like I know I changed it, but actually, yeah. I think Boston it'll go of course 3-2 in the series, and then Boston will get that game.
I think at some stage in the series, one team will have won one more game than the other team.
No, they'll.
And the winner of that 4th game will win the Stanley Cup.
Because game 6, they have the chance to win the Stanley Cup. They'll be really pumped. But also St. Louis could lose the Stanley Cup. I think it's yeah.
Okay.
What were your reason again? Because Bozak?
No, because I hate Boston. Obviously. Also, I was gonna say something about St. Louis. Yeah, they've been on a hot streak. Like they had the momentum.
Every time I've guessed them, they've been.
They had the momentum going into the playoffs. So, do they continue that into this round?
I don't even think they're on a hot streak. I think the first half of the season was just a cold streak.
I was gonna say
they've been a good team. Like last year,
they were last in January 2nd.
And last year were they?
Now
good?
they're in the Stanley Cup final.
Last year was not a great year for them, was it?
I can't remember.
But in
the
past
team.
few, I don't care. I don't know. I don't know anyone on the team. The past few years they've been really good though. So I think the first half of the season was just like a not.
Yeah, that's what I said. A lot of people said that it was a hot streak afterwards when it gonna run out. I was like, but wait, what if they were just they were just bad?
No, they were just bad.
Yeah, they were just.
But
they had a bad.
Here's the problem: is when you don't watch any of those games
that
are on at 10:30 at night and you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't know how they were before January.
That's true.
You don't know how they were last year.
They're basically like Tampa Bay because Tampa Bay was the best team. They had the best record through January, the last second half of the season, and St. Louis was the second.
Tampa Bay was by far the best team all year.
Except for in the playoffs.
Now we know.
Yeah.
No, what was it? Yeah. So do you go with them? Okay, we'll just say they're having a hot streak because that's what everyone's calling it.
No, it's not a hot streak.
I think they're playing.
Okay, so they had
normal.
the momentum. Sure. Okay. They had momentum coming in. Obviously, both of them have won all of their rounds of the
Bozak and Binnington just driving all of the play.
Yep. No, but okay, I get the Bruins are good and physical and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Yep. Listen, I feel like it's going to be the Bruins. But I don't want it to be, so it won't be.
I don't want it to be.
So it won't be. And I'm going to be different from you guys because you guys are all, let's just follow the trend of giving it to Boston.
Pietrangelo and Parayko.
Pietrangelo. James Schwartz. Binnington. Bozak.
There you go.
All the bees.
Another team now.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the team.
But you know that... Okay, I'm just going to talk about this a little bit because I have not much to say about these two teams.
I know.
Tyler Bozak, they interviewed him.
Okay, so it's the Leafs versus St. Louis.
Yeah.
That's all
so they interviewed Tyler Bozak, and I can't remember the exact quote. You can probably get it if you want. But he's like, I signed in St. Louis to win a Stanley Cup. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, print it. There's your headline. Like, that's all there is to it. And now he's... Do you call it finals or final? That's another question.
Although it could have just as easily been St. Louis and Toronto. Like,
that's what I said. St. Louis, Toronto.
Pretty much. You know, like a game.
You know what? It was a blessing that didn't happen.
Basically, the Leafs were one game from being in the Stanley Cup final. I think that's what I'm saying. Scientifically,
we can all agree on that.
We already know this.
No, but okay, Leafs versus St. Louis then. Why do I always say it like that?
I want to cry.
No, I know.
And punch something.
But then it would be awesome, but also be so sad because Bozak wouldn't win anything. But then it would be like, yes, the Leafs Stanley Cup, like, whoa.
So I'd rather Stanley Cup than Bozak getting
No, I know, but like, you're going to be watching it and be like, yes, but also there's going to be that slightest tinge of sadness. Just because it's like, man, he's retiring after this year for sure. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe.
No, I hope not. No, not even close.
He's like 30, right?
Yeah, I know, I'm joking. Then Bianca made it
Joe
real.
Thornton's gonna retire.
It was like, was that
He's gonna die.
Like Joe Thornton retirement party.
I love that.
Yeah. And that is all. All I want to say is I love Bozak. Excited to watch him. What team are you rooting for?
I'm not gonna watch it.
To be honest, no, I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna watch it because every time I watch it, I'm gonna be reminded of that. Obviously, like
we
just talked about. One game, the Leafs were one game away from being here.
I don't like to think of that.
That's what it. Obviously, it's that simple, and that's gonna come to my head every time I look at that. I can't even think.
Bozak's gonna be thinking that too, eh?
He's like thinking, "Shit, I could have been in the Stanley Cup final if I stayed with the Leafs and we won one more game."
No, I'm rooting for.
I would never root for Boston in my life.
I don't switch teams and I'm like, this is my team now.
I want to win the bracket.
Out of this series, so I want St. Louis to win.
But if Boston wins, the Leafs win. I know. There you go.
Yeah.
So really, I don't care.
It could be one game from winning the Stanley Cup.
Really, it's a win-win situation for me. Well, except for Boston wins, so that's not a win. So.
Well, I hate Boston.
Yeah.
But it is a win-win. St. Louis
it doesn't matter to me now.
It doesn't matter.
But if Boston wins, I win the bracket.
You should delete this video. It doesn't matter.
Would you say it's a weird matchup?
It doesn't matter.
Would you have expected this matchup at the beginning of the oh my god, I almost said
my second chance bracket. I said St. Louis.
Not second chance, first chance.
Hey, this is the thing. All the wild card teams are out
in the final, right?
All the wild card teams are out.
And then I said
two best teams are in the final. There you go.
Yeah, it had enough time.
It just worked out.
It had enough time.
It worked out. That's so weird. I love it.
All right. Yes, we got to finish this. That's it. Boston's winning Stanley Cup.
No.
Yes.
No.
Boston's gonna win in 6, and
if you're an idiot, you think that.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I'm not you then.
No, I do. I can when I close my eyes and think about it, I do see Boston winning, but I don't care.
I can see Boston winning because they won a few.
Because I have faith.
All right.
Either team could win.
Either team could win.
Yeah.
Maybe Boston.
They're equally.
Maybe Boston.
If they're both here, they're equally.
That's a lie. Boston had a very easy route.
51% chance Boston.
Okay, yeah.
Boston had an easy route.
51%
Are you calling it easy to beat Toronto?
No, but Columbus was easier and Carolina was really
easy.
Okay,
but they've all paid their dues, kind of. Like, they're here. Forget all the past. They're both here for the same reason.
Boston's that's why they're gonna win. Their power play is so good.
It's like they gotta buy into the final after they beat the Leafs.
Yeah, it should have been reversed. Leafs third round. It should have been.
I have that analogy, but I probably shouldn't say it on here. I told you it.
What?
About like how it was really difficult at first, and then it just like it's easy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you next video. Bye.